Sorry about that, guys. Hogan Rules back, part 2 of my WWE Raw reaction. Sometimes that happens because my family members get in the way, and sometimes it happens because I have to leave. But continuing on, what was I talking about? Ah, too stupid. Ah, piece of crap. I was talking about, I really just forgot. Oh, yeah. The Vince McMahon calls out Roman Reigns. He does not come from, like, the top where of the stairs right there. He comes out from the ramp. And he comes out and they're talking, and then Vince McMahon says, "You need to apologize." He shakes his head no. He keeps shaking his head no, and then Vince McMahon looks like he wants to face him, like, because he called him, "You used to have grapefruits, now you have shriveled up prunes," and then he's like, "Oh, you son of a whatever." I'm not gonna say the word, but you know what he said. And then here comes Sheamus coming out, and he says, "No, fella, I want to put a face in him. I'm so confident I can beat him. I'll put on my WWE World Championship on the line. Yeah." I got that a couple days ago, but at that point, or 3 days, or whatever it is, 4 days ago, and we then, so the time, then Vince McMahon goes like, "Hey, you're gonna have your match tonight for the WWE Championship, but if you do not win the WWE Championship against Sheamus, you're fired. There's no chance in, you know what he says." It was cool him having his catchphrases back. It was awesome having Vince McMahon back after a year not being on Raw and a year not being on WWE. Well, he's probably on a program, but not like on the main show where we can actually see him. Like he's probably on WWE, but nothing else. So we're gonna have that. But we also had the Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler, the new Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler, and that was a pretty epic match. Two good guys going at it. Then Kevin Owens comes out and ruins the match, beats up Dolph Ziggler. Pop-up powerbomb twice to Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose went like this, like, and then switched his head like, he had his head like this, and he switched his head like that, and then he did the second one, and he was like, probably knocked out at the time. Then Dolph Ziggler gets in there, and then Kevin Owens beats him up, and then he goes like, "This is gonna be mine soon again." Yeah, and then we have in the backstage of JoJo and him and go like, "Hey, I'm gonna drive him so insane that he's gonna have to be locked up." Yeah, basically Dean Ambrose was like a PG version of Stone Cold Steve Austin. But we're gonna have this feud again. Maybe have Dolph Ziggler in there with a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship at Royal Rumble, or maybe next week's Raw, or yeah, on SmackDown we'll have Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens, which is the only thing that I know. But sticking to Raw. So that was pretty epic. If there was no Roman Reigns stuff, that would probably take over the whole entire show, is that match right there, and the ruining of the match and how that ended and stuff. But it was probably like the second most exciting thing that happened on Raw. This Raw was really epic. It had a lot of good details. They did a lot of botches at TLC, and they need to rethink of it on Raw. We also had the Dudley Boys, Devon Dudley, Ray Dudley, Tommy Dreamer, and Rhino talking in the back about, we're going to get extreme tonight in Philly, where it all started for us. And it's going to end for us. Well, so they go like this, they challenge them and something like that, or they go whoosh there, whatever it is they're doing. And then the Wyatt family comes out, Dudley Boys and them come out, because the Wyatt family goes like, "Well, we're going to beat you, we're going to destroy you," and stuff. And then, and they come out, and then here comes the Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman. They come out. We're having a Extreme Rules match. This was an epic match. Tommy Dreamer did like an AA, which is like the Dreamer Driver, off the ramp to two tables. Two tables, yeah, get the table. Tables. Then Braun Strowman like speared Tommy Dreamer, like picked him up and speared him through somewhere, picked him up and slammed him right through the barricade wall. And then we have Bray Wyatt take out one of the other boys, I think, and then Rhino is up on the table, and Eric Rowan does a big giant splash on the table. 1, 2, 3, Eric Rowan picks up the win, which I think he's not driving more, so I think he's gonna be doing good. My fans, he earned my respect, I guess. Earned my thoughts about him again, that he's not just a jobber, he's actually won a match now, so yeah. But I won't think too soon, I guess. So they win the match. That match was probably the third match of the night, as in my thoughts, I do believe. that's the third most favorable match in the night. The first most favorable match of the night is the main event. Roman Reigns versus Sheamus for the WWE Championship. Regular match. The referee's out there. Vince McKinney, man, is out there sitting out there on the chair when he's not sitting in the soft disposal, which was funny when she's like, "No, I don't want that chair. Give me that soft one." That was funny, but he was sitting in the metal chair. Oh, he's sitting in a soft chair. Never mind. I don't know. And at the end. But besides the point, we're having this match, and it looks like at some points I thought I knew Roman Reigns was going to get him out that easy, but I thought Sheamus was about to get him because he hit him with wide noise 1, 2, 3. Well, I thought it was going to be 3, but kick out. And then the League of Nations come out when Sheamus pushes him out, and he Superman punch, like a weird Superman punch, like a double collided fist to Rio. That was weird. I think he botched that, but that was the only botch of the night, I think. And then Rusev comes out, kicks him to the side of the face, like, BAM! Like that. And, Lana was out there during the tag team match, and she was hot, but besides that point, Rusev kicks him in the face, he goes, like, shows off his titties. Shows off his thing or whatever. Dude, that was, pretty awesome, and here we go, and looks like Sheamus broke kicks, well, not broke kicks him yet, or broke kicks him, and then he kicks out, and that's when they rolled him out of the ring and did all that stuff. So he gets back inside the ring. Sheamus looks like he's about to broke him again, misses, and the Superman punches Sheamus, and then he goes like, "Why not?" Superman punch is the chairman of the board, Vince Kennedy McMahon, off the apron. Well, kind of, he was lying there, and then looks like Sheamus is about to pick up the win. Well, I think that's when he. Well, that's not. I think that's when he bro kicked him, and he kicked out, and then it looks like he's about to bro kick him the second time he had his, and then he spears him. And then Roman Reigns ends up winning the match, winning the WWE Championship. He cannot be fired, but there's going to be lots of stuff to pay, like JBL said on there. But for tonight, Michael Cole and Brad Saxton are like, "Hey, you're going to have fun tonight." Like this is Roman Reigns says. And it's Roman Reigns' daughter's birthday yesterday, her 3-year-old birthday. Yeah. And then we have Roman Reigns, the new WWE World Champion. And he kicks like Vince McKinney man off the apron. And Roman Reigns is just celebrating. And after the show, which I saw on the internet, is the Jimmy and Jey Uso came out and celebrated with Roman Reigns like they did with Sheamus and Rusev and Rio, but did not have anybody attack or anything. And that's how we ended the show off, and that's what happened. And we'll see how long this is gonna last. And I'm sorry for starting there, but we'll see how long it lasts. Yeah, he's a new WWE champion. Sorry, I'm a little bit late on that. Whee! Yeah. Which I think is awesome, but not, I'm not too excited about it. I was like, yeah, a better champion, but do not let him speak much, let him be more like a kick butt guy, not like a talking guy, speak with your fist, not your mouth, boy. Keep his talking to a limit, because he's not good, and his facial expressions suck. But, besides that point, he is really good at what he does. And Sheamus needs to stop talking too. He needs to focus up and stuff. Yeah. So we're gonna probably have some more stuff on SmackDown leading up to next week's Raw. And this has been is this all that happened on Raw? Well, we had some fill-in matches. I guess we had some fill-in matches. We didn't have I think I just covered everything on WWE Minute Raw. If I didn't, leave in the comments below. And as always, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Hogan rules out. This is part 2 of my Raw reaction. Go to part 1 and subscribe for more. Hogan rules out. Now, bye guys.